Father, I know you're sick. I know your disease prevents you from seeing two sides of the story that isn't even yours. I also know that the wars designed in your mind are designed by divine reason. So stop blaming the world for what you see as God's treason, because we both know that you can't have summer in all 4 seasons. The only time I ever came before you were those nights where I breathed from the dictionary to block out the boisterous battles of bellows from behind barricaded doors, breachless. Like your mental walls, like your emotions, thicker than quicksand but shallower than that kiddie's pool that you never took me to. Who was I supposed to talk to when I threw all my tennis balls to the wall? Who was I supposed to look up to when I saw a neighbor lighting up his gas? You? A plane flying over the ocean with a gas leak, a short fused brick of C4 backfired against the ones you're supposed to love more than those dumbass drunkards you play cards with on weekends. You're supposed to be the glue that bound our family by truth. But you took your marriage and family and you tied us up in a serpentine noose and hung us out to dry. Stranded. And I just don't understand it. I was supposed to follow you to womanhood, but I guess you left me branded with absence. The same way the government did to our people during #Black Lives Matter, but not that you taught me that. What is it about me that scares you, Dad? Is it because I'm the spitting image of you? Eyes, hair, skin, I look just like you. And you fear the world seeing another you. Another machine of the devil's creation. Blatant impatience, complacent with hatred. The invading rapist shaking up my matrix until my purity breaks up. Most kids' hearts are broken when their dad leaves, but not me. It felt like a release from the tyranny that bled from your insecurity. It was solace replacing fear, like how a ghost would replace a demon, but have no fear. Because of all the emotions that I felt, the biggest one that stuck and struck me was relief. So I say once again, Father, have no fear, because I will never be you. Sincerely, your daughter. Actually, no one, let's forget it. Sincerely, no one.
Okay, so tell us, who is Lumka and where did Lumka come from? How did she come up?
Well, Lumka, as you said, the Basicc is a 19-year-old poet, but Lumka is more of a feeler.
Yes.
So Lumka came to birth somewhere in my high school years. When you know in life you encounter some difficult times and you don't know how to kind of process those things. So some people probably punch a wall, some people just scream, some people turn to substances, alcohol, drugs, some kind of something to hold on to. So I decided to turn to poetry. So it just started small, me just writing little notes in my books and just putting them up on my wall, little motivators. And then as the years went by, I realized that, wow, I can actually string all these things together and form a story.
Alright, and that's when your love for poetry began.
That's when my love for poetry began.
Oh, yes.
And I mean, things like COVID, you know, showed us that life is so unpredictable. Today you're here, tomorrow you're not. Today it's your most shiny day, tomorrow it's the biggest storm of your life. So
that's true.
I appreciate every single moment that I go through. So every moment is precious. Like one of the lovely ladies said before me, YOLO, life is meant to be lived. I suspect that my feeling apparatus might be broken. Why am I here? Traumatized into existence. Why am I here? What is life if I'm not present within every moment where breath escapes the psyche of hidden truths? Time, I exist in alignment to it, constant and continuous. Love, I've grown to exist without it, for it cripples every inch of the psyche. To the one I can't release, I would treat myself like nothing so that you can feel something. I'm trying to run from all these lies you say, but tell me, how does that work if you're a part of my DNA? You overcrowd the space in my mind, making sure to leave no room for peace of any kind. And you know, I actually find it funny that you bleed on me who didn't cut you and expect me who didn't break you to fix you. Toxic cycle we just leave on repeat. Try and make me understand why we keep on trying to recycle this love that we both know we can't keep. But still, it's okay. Because sometimes you have to experience the wave of pain before you experience the magic of the rebirth. rebirth, a moment of metempsychosis that is void of you, a compilation of happiness that happens to also be void of you. To the one I can't release. I'm really sorry, but this poem took a twisted turn because I happen to see that there's so many bridges that I have to burn, and you happen to be one of them. To the one I can't release, I'm choosing to finally let you go so I can know what peace is. Thank you.
It's been great, so I thought I cannot take the love that's fake. I don't wanna participate in this love now. I got myself together cause I know I deserve better. Every little girl has a fairy tale. With another half. But your life's a mess. I deserve nothing but this. I can't let you drag me down. I thought you'd a friend, yeah. But you like that other man, yeah. I loved you without me. I thought you would love me too. I'm going.
Come from? How did you guys start?
Just go hand to me, we've been best friends for like what? Since we were 15. It was quite a while ago. And then I think we officially started in 2018 though, like as a duo. But we've been singing way before we did theatre.
You guys did theatre?
Yes.
That's amazing because your performance was very theatrical. Like, I saw your bodies and they were just killing it. Yeah, okay. So what's the biggest challenge that you guys have experienced as a duo so far?
I think it's I'm gonna say Bloemfontein. Like I think we don't really have a lot of platforms that really have these kind of environments, you know, like authentic, soulful spaces, safe, and get people that they resonate with. I think there are not a lot of spaces like that.
Okay.
And that's the biggest challenge. What we do to face this challenge is create our own events.
Yes.
That's what we do. We call it Vibes with H2, and we literally every month just call a few friends over and vibe and just celebrate the authenticity of music.
What's the best advice or lesson you've taken from an established artist?
For me, as an artist, learn to do things for yourself. Work on yourself so much that you need nothing and nobody. As an artist, work on yourself to that point because that works to your advantage.
Okay.
There's a lot out here. People go through things. So work on yourself to that point.
Are you comfortable with sharing which artist said that to you?
Just so many people are being screwed as artists.
Okay.
So it's no one specific, like, or personal for me, but there's just, yeah, we've heard a lot of stories.
Her intellect, oh my, pull you in with that charisma. She got body goals, she a boss, 365.